Hey guys, how you all doing today? My name is Santiago Rivera. I'm the instructor here at NVCC Nova for the welding class. Actually, for the spring semester, I will be teaching 120, which is Intro to Welding. 130, inert gas welding. We call it TIG welding in the industry. And 160, semi-automatic welding. Nobody calls that semi-automatic welding. It's called MIG welding. But anyway, those are the courses I will be teaching this semester. But I wanted to come on here and do this a little bit different to introduce myself. Like I said, my name is Santiago Rivera, Professor Santiago Rivera. I started teaching here at NVCC back in August of 2022. I've taught welding before, but never in a college setting like this. So it's a little bit different for me. But anyway, I have 45 years in the industry. And when I say industry, I mean in the field. I've worked with all types of companies. Lots of my years have been in the aerospace industry. I've worked with Eastern Airlines, Boeing Airlines in Seattle, Eastern in Miami. I worked with General Electric, both in North Carolina and in Florida, GE. I've worked, I had 18-month stint with NASA, on a contract, but I've done it all. I've worked in mom and pop shops. I've also owned my own business for 11 years. We had a company called WGSS, Fence Gates and Rails, back in North Carolina, myself and my wife. And like I said, I don't come from a teaching atmosphere. Okay, meaning I am a welder, okay? As the term says, I am a welder. Back in the day, they used to call it weldor. Welders were the welding machines. But I have 45 years in the field, as I shared. And I just wanted to come and introduce myself and to show you guys a little bit about here in the welding lab, as they call it. Okay, just a quick little tour around. Okay, for you guys, an intro, those are the acetylene stations that you will be working at. Coming around, we have 15, 16 booths. All the booths are equipped. As you can see here, this is your Dynasty 200, 210, which we use for stick and TIG welding. You've got your Miller's 212s. We have 212s and 235s. And those are our MIG machines. That can also be used to put a spool gun on there, the MIG weld aluminum. I'm not sure if we'll be getting into that, but we will be, for the 120 class, you will be learning acetylene, a little bit of acetylene, a little bit of stick welding, and a little bit of MIG. My hopes are that you can leave here with a taste and you can define and find out if welding is for you and which process you want to basically go all heads up into. Myself, my forte is MIG and TIG welding. Coming from the aerospace industry, mainly it's TIG welding that they do there, inert gas welding, as it is called in the catalog. But like I said, for you guys doing the 130, which is the inert gas welding TIG, man, these Dynasty machines are great. I would suggest that you would look them up on YouTube. There's a lot of great information on YouTube, and we will be using a lot of that information. But these machines are beautiful machines to work with. Some great equipment here. It's one of the reasons I came here. One of the things that I asked first, I wanted to check out the lab, or I call it a weld shop. They call it lab, I call it a weld shop. But guys, check out these machines. Okay, go to YouTube. The Dynasties 200 and 210s. Check them out. Learn a little bit about them before you come to class and you're prepared. Okay, you are going to need a welding helmet. Okay, there's a lot of inexpensive welding helmets out there. If you are looking to make this a profession, okay, you want to get a good welding helmet. Okay, you want to get a good welding helmet. You're gonna need welding gear, welding shirt, some welding pliers, as they call them. I don't have a set here to show you. Some welding pliers, some gloves. These gloves are nice for TIG welding. They're TIG welding gloves. They also make MIG welding gloves and stick welding gloves. Okay, and the reason there's different because you don't want to try to use stick welding gloves and operate a MIG gun or try to do TIG welding. It's just not going to happen for you. So for you guys that are coming into the 120 class, you might have to get a few different pairs. You can actually, some of the MIG gloves, you can use them for TIG welding, okay? For you guys coming into the 160 class, which is the semi-automatic welding, which in the industry is called MIG welding. Get you a good pair of MIG welding gloves, okay? And get you, if you're gonna get a welding helmet, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I advise against solar powered helmets. They don't last. I don't care what brand they are, they don't last. Make sure that they have a battery that can be changed out, okay? Some solar power have batteries. That would be okay. But a helmet that's just strictly, okay, powered by solar, you're not going to make good use of it. It's gonna die on you quick, okay? We don't have sun coming into the shop. You guys can look around. That's all the sun we got on those lights that are up there. So it's not a lot to keep your helmet charged, okay? Especially with a MIG gun where you're going in and out, and TIG as well, okay? And also make sure there's some helmets that are preferred just for TIG and some helmets that are preferred just for MIG welding. There is a difference. And just because it's a welding helmet, you know, people tend to just go ahead and grab them and they work. Yeah, they will for a little while, then you'll realize, okay? I myself, this helmet here, I basically use it for TIG welding, okay? I can use it for anything. This is a Miller Digital Pro Hobby, very expensive helmet, but just wanted to give you a little bit of that and share a little bit of what you're gonna need for the class. Welding shirt, okay? Boots, preferred steel toe, okay? Most of the industry, you're gonna need steel toe. Pair of gloves, safety glasses, okay? This is the wearing gear, your personal protection equipment, PPI, I think is what it's called now. My brain is going a little bit. But anyway, guys, PPE, okay? PPE, not PPI, PPE. Make sure you have that stuff. The first day we're gonna introduce ourselves. We're gonna talk a little bit, and we're going to basically share. We're gonna take a tour here at the lab, and talk, and we will get down to hands-on come the second day of class for everyone that has the equipment. If you come in here in sneakers, you're not stepping a foot in class, in the lab. Need safety glasses, bring your safety glasses. You gotta have your PPE. If you don't have your PPE, prepare to just sit in the classroom, okay, instead of coming into the lab. And one of the things that I do a lot, I share a lot of videos, okay? There's a lot of information, a lot of techniques out there that you can learn, okay, through YouTube. I wish there would have been YouTube when I was learning how to weld. Okay, one of the things I'm gonna share with you guys is that I come from the Sidewalk University. I'm hands-on, okay? I am not an instructor by trade, although I've taught a lot of students, and most of my students that I taught are making decent money, those who want to do it. I've taught others that have gone into air conditioning and into plumbing, okay? But those that have gone all out into welding are making great money. You're gonna get out of this class what you put into it, okay? Just being upfront. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy teaching. I am still working in the field, okay? The days that I'm out here, I help out at local shops. I get hired to do work. I get hired for consulting, and that's me. Once again, Professor Santiago Rivera here. at NVCC Welding School, or welding, whatever you want to call it. This is what we do. And once again, thank you. And I just wanted to introduce myself a little bit. See you guys, January 17th, I think it starts, or next year. Well, see you guys soon. Peace.